where we catch up with Tumi Sidimedi. It's a regular feature here on the show. It's time for the Art Bulletin. Enjoy.
A very warm welcome to this edition of the Art Bulletin. On this, one of the last few Sundays of 2014 and our second day at the Capital Moloko Hotel Apartments out in Sandton, Johannesburg. Nakenna Tumi Sidimedi, and we are always very grateful for your choosing to stay with us. As the festive season heats up, residents of Port Elizabeth are in anticipation, waiting for the Ebubeleni Music Festival, which will take place on the 27th of December at the Adcock Stadium. Among the acts on this impressive lineup, Lira, Casper Nyovest, aka Kaifa Semenya, and Oliver Mtukudzi.
Ebubeleni Music Festival is actually a festival that celebrates the homecoming of people who are actually based in all the larger cities, who are actually coming home to be with their families. As you know, Ebubeleni actually means a friendly city. So it's actually a homecoming event for people in South Africa. We've got 11 acts, which are national, and we've also got 9 local acts. The main ones that I would like to begin with, actually, we've got Kaifa Semenya, Oliver Mtukudzi, aka Casper Nyovest, The Soil, Beatenberg, The Arrows, and Donald as well, and Ifani. Our artists are actually focusing not only for a specific genre or a specific group of people. We're looking at social cohesion. So we've got a bit of everything, which will actually bring people together, and it also focuses on the different aspects of us as South Africa as a nation.
Do you love music? Are you between the ages of 8 and 18? Do you own an instrument and are based in Johannesburg? Maybe you want to join the National Children's Theatre Music Program, which kicks off in 2015. Here's more information for auditions to get into that class.
They do not have to be formally trained, but they do need to have their own instrument and their own means of transport to get to the theatre. We'll be running it during the school term on a Friday afternoon between 3 and 5. The purpose of it is it's an educational experience for children who play instruments and would like to experience what it's like to play in an ensemble. The other added benefit is we want to train these kids so that they can accompany the various other programs that are run at the Children's Theatre. So the theatre runs holiday workshops and termly workshops, and there's always a showcase at the end of every term. And we'd like to train these kids so that instead of the showcases having backtracks or just a piano, there's an ensemble to support them and to accompany them. What we really want is bass, drums, guitars, acoustics, electrics. We want stringed instruments, wind instruments, brass instruments.
Tomorrow evening from 5 until late, Gauteng Opera will host their Christmas urban picnic at the Sheds at No. 1 Fox in Johannesburg. If you've been looking for something mellow and classical this festive season, this just might be the thing for you to do.
We're very lucky to have the Gauteng Opera Forte, 4 of their great singers who actually will perform various sets during the evening. So it's as simple as booking a ticket to come and listen to the music, but at the same time all the food traders will be trading. You can have a lovely evening of great food, some lovely drinks and great music. People hear opera and they think massive stage opera performance. And I think it's quite important to understand that this is not what it is. Forte is 4 of the Gauteng Opera singers actually performing. Some well-known opera songs, but also far more informal, popular music. So we will create a few long tables. People actually grab their food and drink from the market. They sit down.
250 screenings of cutting-edge cinema from around the world. That's what the Durban International Film Festival is all about. And next year, the film gathering turns 36 years old, while its offspring, the Durban Film Mart, turns 6 years old. I'm sure any filmmaker who's completed a film during the year 2014 would like to participate in the gathering. Here's more information because entries are open. Considered the premier platform for the launch of African films and a key gateway to the African film industry, the Durban International Film Festival, or DIF, will take place from the 16th to the 26th of July in 2015, while the 6th Durban Film Mart will take place from the 17th to the 20th of July in partnership with the Durban Film Office. Only films completed in 2014 and 2015 will be considered, and submissions will be accepted with either a DVD screener or an online screener. There is no charge for entry and all submissions must be entered via the Div Visitor page online at the link on screen right now. The deadline for all entries, be they short films, documentaries or feature fiction films, including delivery of screeners, is the 20th of March 2015. Visit www.durbanfilmfest.co.za or email diff@ukzn.ac.za for more information. The festival is hosted by the Center for Creative Arts at the University of KwaZulu-Natal.
Everyone has a price. You can help me.
The Dancehall Reggae Mzansi Awards, which were created last year to celebrate and honor musicians and practitioners of this much-aligned music genre, will take place on the 20th of December. And in the categories in this year's ceremony, Artist of the Year and Best Dancehall or Reggae Radio Show.
The Reggae Awards started at Mzimhlophe Hall. We first hosted last year. Our first show was last year. It's Mandela who will be performing and Skeleton Blaze. That's the two artists that will perform, which we're gonna have an after party. We have DJ Fanta. We're having Bashment SA.
I've just fell in love with reggae. I was doing Afro pop, Afro soul, but now I think I'm gonna just do reggae. It's my first time performing in these awards. So I think I'll be nominated next year. Check it. Now I'm just going to perform.
It will be at Soweto's Theatre on the 20th, which is next week Saturday, from 6 o'clock to 11.
A collaboration between Grant, Whiskey and a photography trio has seen the young creatives embark on a nationwide journey, taking pictures of ordinary South Africans who've stood by each other to achieve shared success. We caught up with Vuyo, Justice and Innocent, who are collectively known as I See a Different You, to find out more about the project.
The project is people that stand together to achieve greatness or to achieve whatever it is that they're doing. So be it dancers, musicians, those people that work together to do whatever. So we went around South Africa taking pictures of all those people. Then we had an exhibition with Grant. So it's I See a Different You ex Grant Whiskey.
We learned the most was how united people are here and how they work and the dynamics of how they actually treat each other and appreciate each other as a team. And we learned a lot from that and how we work. We learned actually seeing all these creatives collaborating and being a team helped us see ourselves better as well. The first thing was to identify who we actually wanted to shoot and document and tell their story. And that was the hardest part and very nice and challenging. And then the most amazing part after was actually meeting these people and seeing how they do their stuff.
The most fulfilling part in that process was when all of that was done and the pictures were being printed and mounted. Then the first day we walked into our exhibition in Johannesburg. That was the biggest day for me and probably for us because it's our Kasi, you know, and seeing our Kasi people coming to share their experience with us was the most amazing thing.
He's only 14 years old but is already a drummer, a violinist and a pianist. That's Menzoguhle Sipho Mbuyazi, who's also now a recording artist who's just released his first single titled Beautiful. Did I mention that he also composes his work?
I play 3 instruments. I play violin, drums and piano, and then I also sing as well. And I figured it's also where I have the most talent, and I figured that could probably get me the most money in future. I started listening to a lot of different music, and a lot of different artists inspired me. My old piano teacher, Connell Cruz, was one of my main inspirations. My mother also, because she's also a recording artist. And I think Connell and my mom were my 2 main inspirations to start recording.
And that does it for this weekend. Thank you for checking out the Art Bulletin here on Morning Live. To find out more about this place, it's called the Capital Moloko Hotel Apartments. Do visit www.thecapital.co.za. To keep in touch with us, you can always tweet at Morning Live SABC and make sure you hashtag the Art Bulletin. Until next time, it's a goodbye from us.